there always seems to be a never-ending list of house projects that need to get done around our home and property. So in today's video, we will be tackling those projects and taking you along on 2 days in our life as we finally get these things done. And maybe this video can inspire you to tackle your list of house projects as well. A big thank you to Jackery for being the sponsor of today's video. It is a beautiful summer morning here in Arizona. I know it's about to start getting really hot. We've been getting up to almost 100 degrees every day, so I am starting these house projects a little early this morning. First thing I want to get done is here at the front of the house. The front of the house is shaded only here in the early morning, so that's why I chose to do this first. I'm going to be trimming up the weeds that are here in front of the house and then pulling the weeds in this front bed and then trimming these bushes that desperately need to be trimmed. Also trimming this little tree that we have here by the carport and just trying to get this front area cleaned up. Once this is done, we'll move to the backyard and start checking a couple things off the list back there. I'm going to be bringing my Jackery along with me today as we work on these house projects. We love this thing. It is so awesome to take along on outdoor adventures like camping trips or when you go to the lake. Any outdoor adventure you're going on this summer, this is such an amazing item to take with you. We took it camping with us, and for the entire trip we had so many things plugged into this, and it's also amazing to keep at your home for power outages, just so that we can be prepared for if the power would ever go out, we can still run our freezer, our fridge, different things around our home. Just something really amazing to have on hand. I know so many of you wanted to try this Jackery, and it is going to be on an amazing sale for Prime Day, so be sure to go and check that out with my link down below. So a quick update on our front patio. I know you guys are probably wondering where part 2 is of that patio project. We are still waiting on them to start prepping the patio, but they are going to start next week. So part 2 of the patio project should be out on July 14th, it looks like at this point. So stay tuned for that. Be sure you're subscribed so you don't miss part 2. Once we get to that point, part 3 should come out pretty quickly, because once we get the pavers down, it won't take us long to finish the rest of the patio. So there is always so many things around the property, especially once you get into summertime, that need cleaned. Dead branches need trimmed off the trees, the bushes need trimmed, weeds need pulled. So that was the first thing to get done on our list, was to just get all of this stuff trimmed for springtime, starting here with the front of the house, and then we'll work our way to the back of the house. It was very convenient to be using this Jackery to charge our batteries. We didn't have to keep running to the shop to switch out batteries. They were just right here on the Jackery nearby where we were working.
It's like you forget to just look around how many blessings we actually have. Like healthy bodies, beautiful, cute kids. We have a ton of things to be thankful for.
We're now out here at our boys' play area. This does need a good cleaning, which I'm going to work on while Jalen puts together the sandbox that we got for the boys. We've had this sandbox for probably like 2 months now, and we haven't put it together yet. So we're finally going to get this checked off the list. We already have a bag of sand to put in here. So going to put it together here in the shade and then move it where we want it. The sun is starting to get really hot, so we need to hurry up with these outdoor projects. This is actually a perfect spot for it, kind of right under the tree in the shade. And a breeze too.
And a cloud. the cover.
This one's got, I remember hearing this maybe.
Got ones.
Down now.
We can just go with that.
I was taking this opportunity to do my yearly cleaning of their play area as well. Throwing away the broken toys, there was a broken chair, raking up the whole area. There can be a lot of like dead pine needles and weeds and sticks and all the things in this area. So just doing a good cleaning out here once a year is really helpful to upkeep this area. This has just been such an awesome shaded play area for them. And now they have a sandbox as well for all of their sand toys. We have enough dirt here in Arizona. Usually they would just play in the dirt with their toys, but now they have sand. We just have to get one more bag of sand. Would have been like the perfect amount for this sandbox.
Massive spider nets too. Oh, burn the thing now.
Oh my.
Never. Now I gotta like cut it down. Hopefully it doesn't make it too big of a mess.
Pausing to get a drink. It is starting to get really hot out there. We're gonna try to wrap up our outdoor projects by lunchtime and then just do indoor projects this afternoon. We're checking on the garden. We really need to trim around these garden beds, but my tea is going crazy. I need to trim this and definitely make some more tea today. And then we've got cucumbers over here, radishes, carrots, red beets, and then our raspberry bushes. There is a lot of raspberries on here. I think we're gonna have to grab a couple of these for a snack. Recently finished this project. In a previous video I had showed the completed egg room. I'll go ahead and show a few more clips of that here in case you missed that video. So in that egg room we completely demoed it, and then we had the floors epoxy. Jalen put plastic on the walls and the ceilings. He sealed up everything, put a drain in the floor, and just got it looking really nice, and it's a really easy to clean space. And out here in the front I planted some flowers, kind of cleaned up this area a little bit, and then we painted that 40-foot Connex container. To paint that Connex container, we used this Jackery, and we charged the Jackery from 0% to 100% using only the solar panels, and it only took 3 hours. And now that it's even hotter, I bet it would go faster than that. But this Jackery started off at 100%, and painting the whole 40-foot Connex container with that paint sprayer only took it down to 88%. So that goes to show you just how long this battery can last. I love the color of this. We use it for so many different things, but it's not just useful for camping, outdoor adventures. Like we're showing in today's video, it's also great for outdoor projects. If you don't have access to an exterior plug on your house, or if you just don't want to run an extension cord way out where you're working, if you're trying to work in your backyard or build a garden shed this summer, this is just really handy to have. And then you also have it on hand if there would be a power outage. Just something that we would recommend everyone have at their home. So now we're gonna head over to the back porch. There's a couple things that we wanna get done over here. I want to pressure wash a few rugs on the back porch, and the Jackery is gonna come in handy for that because I always hate running the extension cord. Our plug is kind of far away from where I like to pressure wash the rug. So the Jackery is gonna be great. I can just plug it into that and move it around with me as I'm pressure washing. Then we need your opinion and your help on deciding what to do in our outdoor kitchen area. Stay tuned for that. We're open to all of your suggestions. We're going to have to move the grill, and I'll explain the whole situation once we get to that point.
Again, wood is not key. I don't know
not a good idea.
what we were thinking there.
This is an example of live and learn.
Yeah,
So
this grill's been here around 4 years, and we've done a lot of grilling with it. Lately, we started noticing when I was doing like some smoking, I made some jerky and some different stuff that would took a long period of time, like where I would have it on 150, 300 degrees for 10, 12 hours at a time. Started noticing the house was getting a little warm. And one of the reasons why we did this and thought we'd be okay with it is there's concrete board on the outside of this house. It was all covered with like 1/2 inch, it might be more than that, concrete board on the whole thing, and then we stuccoed over top of that. So I figured, well, concrete board, it shouldn't be a problem. Right here on the other side of the wall is her closet, and it was actually, you could feel the warmth on the inside of her closet on the drywall. That's when I kind of started to get scared, and ever since then we haven't used the grill, but it's just too scary. It's too much of a fire hazard. We like this area, and it's a really nice place. It's been a really good area to work at and stuff, but I think we're just gonna have to move it out. I'm not sure what we're gonna do because the stucco is covered in black just from the smoke hitting it. You can kind of see it's turned brown. It's more black behind here. I'm not sure if we're gonna have to cover it with something. We could restucco this whole area, but we probably have to restucco the entire wall because you would see the difference in color just over time because of the dirt and everything. So. Jackery.
That's the plan. So we need your help. Give us all your suggestions down below. What do you think that we should do here? There is a faucet hidden back here. So we thought about just building this whole new outdoor kitchen from the edge of this window all the way over that would have a concrete countertop. We wouldn't put a grill here. It would just be an area to put food, prep food for when we have parties back here. I could have a little sink. We could have the fridge and then just keep the grill down there on that end of the porch. Just put all your ideas down below in the comments. And we were just saying it's very embarrassing to be showing this to you guys, but we want to show you because we did show building this. And we're not perfect. We make mistakes, as you saw with our wallpaper project from a couple weeks ago. We want to just keep it real with you guys. Sometimes DIYs flop. You'll get to see how we fix it and learn from our mistakes so that you don't do the same thing. Like I said, this is just a live and learn situation. So we don't have a plug-in on this side of the porch, but we do have a Jackery. So we are going to plug the grill right into the Jackery. This would be great if you want to take your grill camping with you. There's just so many things that you can use the Jackery for while you're camping, but this is one of them. Jalen has requested iced garden mint tea to go with our lunch, and this desperately needs to be trimmed down. So I am going to trim all of this down and then take some of it for tea.
Mom, look at your garden over there. There's strawberries if you want to make strawberry pie.
Strawberry pie with graham cracker crust. Ooh, I gotta make one of those. That'd be good.
Something blue in there?
It's been a while since I ran this thing, so I'm just heating it up really hot to burn all the grease off and everything. Jackery is at 75%, and it says it'll run this thing for 6.7 hours, so I think I got plenty of charge in there. That's pretty cool.
You rinse the leaves, and then you boil them.
Oh, and then you get
Okay, you want to get me a pan for this? This is a lot of mint tea. I think we could save some of this. That was like the pie to have in the summertime. I'm gonna make that when she comes next week. Lunch was delicious. The glaze Jalen made for this salmon turned out so good, and then we had rice and corn on the side. I've been getting lots of requests to share the recipe for this garden mint tea, and I don't have any exact measurements, so next time I make it, I will try to measure out when I'm putting the honey and maple syrup in here and then just type up a quick recipe for you guys. Stay tuned. We are now going to move to working on projects inside the house, and then at the very end of this video we're going to go up to the mountain to cook supper and just hang out there for the evening. So I hope you enjoy the rest of today's video. Project that we have been needing to do for oh man, over a year now, is to replace our toilet. And we are finally getting that done today. The toilet was delivered yesterday, so Jalen's gonna get that installed here. Last three little projects we wanted to get done are out here in the main area. The first one is to repaint the white here on the fireplace. This has been needing to be done for a while. And then Jalen wants to do some recalking in the kitchen along the edge of the backsplash. And then we'd also love to replace this piece of trim in here, but we'll see if we can get that done this week. First though, I do want to get the living room cleaned up, the dining room cleaned up quickly here, just get this main area reset and ready for the weekend. This is a small project, but it was bugging me for so long, just seeing all of the paint chipped off over here, so it feels so good to have this done. And that's how it is with a lot of these small projects. They don't really take that long, but they can just stack up over time, and once you complete them, it's such a good feeling to check that off the list. So I hope today's video inspires you to go and tackle those small projects around your home that you're wanting to get done. And I wasn't sure if I should film these little projects because it's not anything major. Some of it is stuff that we are fixing, but I thought, you know what, it's not realistic to always be doing these massive projects. Little projects is what everyone has to work on around their home. So I just thought I'd show what we got done and checked off our list over these 2 days. Over here in the kitchen, this did take Jalen quite a little while. He wished that he had used silicone the first time because then he wouldn't have had to deal with this cracking. So he had to take it all out and silicone the entire edge of the kitchen countertop here under the tile. We renovated our house 6 years ago. For some reason, we used our 3 leftover pieces of trim right here, and so we had these 3 seams. So he just replaced it with 1 long piece of trim, and it looks so much better. It is such a beautiful evening after all that rain, so we decided to head up to the mountain. We brought everything to cook our supper, and we're just going to enjoy an evening up there. While the boys go play, Jalen and I are going to make chicken fajitas, and I'm running this electric cooktop with the Jackery. If you're planning to do a few adventures and camping trips this summer, this generator would be so amazing. It's built for family adventures like this. It's got a 1500 watt output that can run so many different things at once. It's shock proof and fire resistant. The Jackery 1000 V2 is a power hub that keeps our family connected at home and outdoors.
Mom, look, a rainbow. Like there, you can see a little part of a rainbow.
Also wanted to say this Jackery has multiple ports. There's 2 USB-C, 1 USB-A, and then you got these 3 plugins as well. This Jackery 1000 V2 does come with a 5-year warranty, so you never have to stress about after-sales issues, and you can enjoy reliable power for years. Make sure that if you purchase it on Amazon, you go over to Jackery's official website and unlock that extra 2-year warranty. fajitas were delicious, and of course we forgot to throw chairs in the back of the truck, so we just stood here and ate our supper and then went for a little hike. And I did bring the espresso machine because I wanted to make an after supper coffee and show you how this Jackery can run an espresso machine or a coffee machine if you want to take one of those with you when you go camping. I hope that you enjoyed today's video and just coming along on these 2 days in our life as we finally checked these little house projects off of our to-do list. Be sure to let us know down below what you think we should do on the back porch. And a big thank you to Jackery for sponsoring today's video. That Jackery will be on sale for Prime Day, so be sure to go and check it out with my link down below. And thank you guys so much for your support when I have sponsored content and just your support in general, your comments, your likes, subscribing to my channel. It all just means so much to us.
Broccoli.
No, it's plain right. Why is everything got broccoli?
Because I have a lot of broccoli in the freezer.
Oh boy.
I like broccoli.
A little spider right in front of you.
Nope, there's a black widow curled up in the corner. Yep, there is. It's in this corner. I'm so attracted to this porch. Oh boy. Of course it's in 100 pieces.
Yeah.
I think it might be time for a new rake.